Welcome to the Worldwide Telescope tutorial, where we will be going through the process outlined in Part 1 of the Astronomy Rewind activities for the Crab Nebula. Feel free to follow along with the Crab Nebula row in the table on the student worksheet. The black and white image on the screen shows the Crab Nebula from 1970. The first step in the process outlined in Part 1 uses the digitized sky survey imagery. Be sure that the imagery tool on the lower left of the screen is set to digitized sky survey. You can use the image crossfade tool to fade the black and white image of the Crab Nebula in and out. Using the scroll function on your computer, you can zoom in and out on the field. Zoom out and toggle the crossfade again to view the optical image of the Crab Nebula. You will notice a few things about the nebula in this filter. The image is not totally symmetric and has a lot of nebulosity or filaments. It also appears to be isolated. These observations are filled out in the DSS imagery column for the Crab Nebula on your worksheet. Next, you will use the imagery tool to select the hydrogen alpha full sky map. This image appears to be a deep red and indistinguishable from the background. Zooming out can give you a better feel for the objects that aren't at the background level of the hydrogen alpha. These observations are filled out in the hydrogen alpha column on your worksheet. The last imagery tool we will work with in the Crab Nebula is the RAS-ROSAT All-Sky Survey. This tool shows X-ray emissions. The Crab Nebula looks like a bright white-blue source that is very symmetric and isolated. These observations are filled out in the ROSAT All-Sky column on your worksheet. The final column on your worksheet will be left as an exercise before completing the rest of the objects on your own. This is where you will decide whether the Crab Nebula is a planetary nebula, a supernova remnant, or a star-forming nebula. Use the clue sheet associated with Part 1, as well as the notes taken on the worksheet.